Howdy folks, and welcome back to my Loreplay series. Today we're going to be exploring Central Yharnam a little bit. Hang on, I got to turn down headphones. There we go. Yeah, today we're going to be exploring Central Yharnam. Getting as far as we can. Kill this guy. Kill these dudes, as stated before. Yeah, if you give those guys a whack just one good time, when you'll shield break them. All right, so we already talked to the NPC over there. This guy is completely unaware of the fact that somebody just fell on some really loud boxes behind him. Doesn't seem to care. We'll just whack him in the head twice and move on with our lives. These dudes are down here. Last time got a bit spacey. These dudes are pissed. Dang. Alright. I might rephrase. Might change my mind about what I said about the saw spear. I don't think I ever used that move. On my first playthrough, I actually picked the saw spear. And it was replaced by a bunch of other weapons. Let's do it again. That is so effective. We'll just spam it. Why not? You're cursed. You're cursed. Alright, let's see what this dude has to say.
Lads, you've come on. He'd open their door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now.
So, tonight is the night of the hunt. Earlier we were in the dream. We saw a note that said, to end this hunter's dream, man, I don't remember what all it said. It was basically insinuating that we can end the night of the hunt, but tonight is the night of the hunt. And our goal is to finish it. This guy, man, I'm not very good at reading these guys' moves. I don't know why. I've played through the game several times and I still am not very good at these guys. Late on the parry there. Oh, I got it. Hurry. No. Better blood vial. Come on. That was a total miss by both of us. And he got me. Of course he did. I'm trapped. Should have just backstabbed him. There we go. I have seen these guys drop a blood gem before. But it's not very useful, so I'd rather have the blood vials at this point in the game, honestly. And as you can see, there's not a darn thing back here. But we did open up the shortcut up here. And I think I discovered recently in my first video that, yeah, this is if you die and you're still connected to the Yosefka's Hunter's Lamp, then you can use that shortcut to get here real quick. Either way, it's not much of a shortcut. This guy drops quicksilver bullets. If you don't kill him, he'll just shoot you in the back as you're running down the street, but we're not gonna run down the street. We're gonna go up here. Fight this dude in the corner with a sickle. He's a farmer. Got a bloodstone shard. Don't worry about that guy. Just kill him. Don't get hit by him. Be wary of ambush. Yep, that's pretty solid advice. In fact, yeah. Way to go, bro. Now there's gonna be guys coming at me from behind. I think that bell is what triggers those guys coming up here. Alright, picked up a blood vial. That's great. Great news. Come down here. There's these dudes. We'll just go ahead and take them out real quick. You're a plague-ridden brat. That item there, it's kind of scary at first. Don't worry about it. I don't think he can get through. And you cannot attack him either. Alright. I'm actually going to pause recording because my cat's outside the door and I'm worried it's in the microphone. Alright, hopefully she is done meowing. It's kind of becoming a problem for recording videos. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of just locking her up in a separate room. Anyway, she seems content right now though, so she'll be quiet. Anyway, let's take on this dog. I did kill one guy off camera. He's next to this horse here. If you need help killing him, watch somebody else's video. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's just a normal guy. It's no big deal. So here's a dog. We want to take him out. He's going to be a jerk. We're going to shoot him. You can try. Oh, I've never tried to parry these guys, to be honest. Our bullets are doing a good job against him. Just 1 second. I've got to set a timer. Alright. Sorry. Moving forward, these guys that have rifles always drop quicksilver bullets. There's going to be a guy shooting us to the right. Up there. That guy. He just shot at us. No worries though. We'll just come up here and whack him. And then grab the quicksilver bullets like we talked about only moments before. Shield guy. Burn! You're not wanted here either. Come over here, get our cold blood dew. I think there's a bit of lore on that. Drop of the cold blood dew containing blood echoes. You gain blood echoes. Hunters sustained by the dream gain strength from blood echoes. They imbibe the blood with thoughts of reverence, indeed gratitude for the victims. So, the reason when we die, you'll see that we go back to the Hunter's Lamp, just like the bonfires in Dark Souls. The reason why we go back to the Hunter's Lamp is because that's our connection to the Hunter's Dream. The Hunter's Dream is what sustains a hunter. It's the reason why they're revived after death. Excuse me. And hunters, they don't want to kill the beast. They kind of mourn for the beast when they kill them.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
You poor, poor thing. This is what's on the other side of the door. Well, got a little too quick on the draw there. Oh yeah, notice regain. When you do a parry, if you get hit at all before you go to do the visceral attack, you'll regain all of it. So if you lose a lot of health before, no worries. Just do the visceral attack. Hopefully you make it in time and you'll just gain it all right back. Pretty handy. Crows drop pebbles. Oh yeah, and I noticed in my last one of my first video that you can hear the music box from here. There's a music box. We'll get to the music box later, but I think that's a really cool feature. Really cool thing. Some more cold blood do. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Come up here. Let's not quite go all the way through though yet, because as you can see, there's a lot more duders. Lot more duders back there, and a dog, and a dog. Probably would have been a good opportunity for a Molotov, actually. Oh well. That was a transform attack, and it was very effective, actually. I do really like that move too. The dodge move. The dodge attack. Cursed beast. Quicksilver bullets. And let's do this because here we get a whopping 6 blood vials, which is great. Gladly take that. Come back this way to pick up a bloodstone shard. And we'll ignore them for now. I just don't want to fight them. We don't have to, so we'll just keep moving on. Got a pebble, and you can see the giant burning beast. That is where we were moments earlier, and there's a dude still down there. We're gonna ignore him. Un momento. Oh. Moving on, we're gonna fight this old, these guys make the worst noise. There's a couple enemies in the game that the noises just bother me. And these guys are one of them. They just walk around hulking, making that weird sound. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad sound effect. I'm just saying it drives me crazy. They usually drop blood vials, which is really handy. I try to kill them whenever I can, honestly, because of the blood vials. Those and those big dudes that you that I parried outside the door. Oh, that's unfortunate. He hits really hard. And then I usually like to go ahead and drop down, grab this item. Thought I was gonna miss, because that's really good. And then, oh no, okay. That attack does seem to be a little weaker. Let's see if there's anything on the thick cold blood do. Product of obsession, a potent source of human strength. Okay. That guy is dead. We found our first piece, our first set of armor. We're gonna equip it because I'm not a huge fan of the old foreigner equipment. Oh, Fine piece of hunter attire that provides simple defense recognizable by its withered feathers. This cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters. So, this is something... There's really no lore significance behind that. It's just... This is something maybe like one of the workshop or old... Well, one of the old hunters would have worn. That's really all we can say about it. Rats drop throwing knives. Let's go ahead and read about that real quick. Throwing knife with a finely serrated blade, one of the old hunter Heinrich's favorite weapons. Does not cause it, blah, blah, blah. Yep. So, Heinrich. It's our first mention of Heinrich. Oh. Probably shouldn't be in transform mode. For the rats, anyway. Need to hit a little faster. I'm going backwards. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Okay, let's come over here. Alright. I've never landed on these before. I usually miss. This. Yeah, we took little to no damage. And we got 10 more Quicksilver bullets. That's fantastic. I don't think I've ever actually paid attention to what that item was. Sometimes you just grab stuff, especially in Dark Souls 2. I did a lot of... There were so many items, and they were all over the place that I just found myself just grabbing stuff and running. Not even really paying attention to what I was picking up. Dark Souls and Bloodborne are kind of more similar in my opinion. A lot less items that seem to have a lot more meaning. Also, there's no skill reset. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. Okay, so here we have a very important item. Skull of a madman touched by the great wisdom Skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones, used to gain insight. Making contact with the eldritch wisdom is a blessing for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. So that essentially is saying, sorry. The description I read for the word eldritch last night, actually it said ghostly. So that's kind of ghostly wisdom. And when you take this, when you use the Skull of a Madman to gain insight, you're gaining insight that might drive you mad, but for future generations it might help out future generations if you use this. You might learn something that you can pass on future generations, but you might go crazy in the process. So that's kind of what we know about insight. And as you can see up there in the top right corner, we have 1 insight. And that timer means that I've got to pause, so I'll be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward here. Somebody the other day, I watched a video. Apparently, you can get a dialogue from that beast over there, that monster person thing. And I've never done it. I've never been back here to hear it, but apparently you can.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity.
We're actually going to get a backstab on this guy. A visceral attack. I think it's interrupt and visceral attack now, instead of parry and riposte and backstab. So we were here earlier. This is where we heard the music box. There was a gate that we couldn't get through. Now we can. Once that gate is open, we'll go ahead and talk to this NPC indicated by this red hunters. Well, that red lamp there.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Maybe it's where you look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
So, her dad sounds kind of like a drunk.
My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, and if you find her, give her this music box. Please, I know you can do it.
So she's just an innocent little girl. We're gonna help her find her mother. Small music box received from a young Yharnam girl plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. 2 names can be made out, however, faintly. Viola and Gascoigne. So we're gonna look for her mother and her father. She only asked us to look for her mother, but we're gonna look for her father too. Because why not? Okay, let's go back down this ladder here. Got some business to attend to. Back this way. Oh, and I noticed the other day too, these kind of look like messengers. Kinda. And they're also holding lanterns. I don't know if that has any significance, but I thought it was interesting. There's nothing back there, so we'll just go ahead and climb this ladder. Ouch. Shot me right in the foot. I always come up this way. I don't really know why. There's another way, and I always forget to go that way. But if you're not careful, I did get hit pretty hard by that guy on my first playthrough, I believe. Because he'll sneak up behind you coming this way. Blood vials. Doodle doo doo doodle doo doo. Ow! Ow! That's just what you get. It's just what you get, buddy. Come around here, keep going, make sure that guy's not sneaking up behind us. Just keep taking these guys out. Oh, and that was all for him. I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple different things. And why not? Some throwing knives, some pebbles, and the tiny music box, because I always forget to do that. Something behind us. Oh no, never mind, I know what it is. There's rats down below that are scurrying about. We'll go down there later though. I still remember my first playthrough coming through this area and just being overwhelmed. I don't know, there's nothing quite like starting a brand new FromSoft game. You're just, especially when you've already played one before, you're just kind of, you're like, man, I played Dark Souls so many times, and I knew it like the back of my hand. This is so weird not knowing this game, and I remember that feeling with Bloodborne.
Oh. A whole
hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
So the humans that we've been fighting are not humans. They are beasts.
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts? No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
So she gave us a gesture and gave us some philosophy. So yeah, actually, well, nah, I can't really talk about that yet. We'll talk about that later. Oh, don't fall. It scares me every time. Every time. Okay. So now we've got some work to do. It's actually getting pretty close to time to where we need to take a break from this episode. We'll at least get these items first. Need to reach a better stopping point if we can. And that first move on this is really good. I do want to say that. I really like that first move. Sorry, first R1 attack. The second one is the one that I don't really care for. We did just pick up the saw spear. It's a good weapon. Probably going to use it. Some more Madman's knowledge. Go ahead and use it. And this puts us right back out here again. Ouch. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this and jump down here. Probably should have done that after I jumped, but no big deal. Ow. Wonderful. Wonderful move. Give me that. And some bloodstone shards. So we now have enough bloodstone shards to level up a weapon of our choice. And we have a couple different weapons to choose from. And they're both pretty good, honestly. I kind of talk crapped on this hunter axe at first, but I'm changing my mind as I use it more. They didn't shoot at me that time. Oh. See? Don't like that move. But no, I do like it overall. Quicksilver bullets. All right. Next time, on the next episode, we're gonna head back this way. But as of right now, I should probably cut this episode off. So I will see you guys in the next one. We'll do